We're testing 3 popular beaches here in Koh Samui, and today we're breaking down the best for swimming, facilities and playing, and which one generally just gives the best overall family vibe. So let's go beach hopping. We're very early, it's about 8:30, so parking situation is really simple when you're early, but basically if you see a curb with no lines on it, then that means that you can park on it, but you see over here where they've got red and white stripy lines, that means that you can't park on those bits. So they actually, I don't know if you can see, all the way down here is red and white stripy lines, so you can't park on those bits. This is parking for Silver Beach, but it's actually like a beach resort, beach bar, so we've not parked on here, but lots of bikes later will be parked over this bit. But yeah, if you get here early, you can just park on the road, and it's really simple. We've just arrived at Silver Beach, and Silver Beach is probably one of the more popular ones that we've got on our list because it is absolutely beautiful. It's one of those typical beaches, like when you see those idyllic little island beaches, is the waters behind me. It's so clear, and it's actually one of the beaches that's really good for snorkeling. So we've bought our snorkeling stuff and we're going to head out and see what we can see. We're just trying to find a little bit of shade because although it's quite cloudy, it's very bright. My eyes are squinting, I need to get my sunglasses out, but it's very bright, and obviously the UV rays are still going to be really high, and we didn't bring an umbrella, so we have spotted a tree and it's really quiet over here. It's still quite early, so I reckon that's probably why it's so quiet, but there's loads of places that you can find a little bit of shade. The sand is super white and it's that like soft fluffy sand here. So we're going to just plonk our stuff down and then go for a little snorkel in the sea. There's loads of, let me spin around, loads of little rocks like out here and down here as well, and those are like the best places to go and snorkel. We're just leaving Silver Beach now, but I wanted to show you how much different it is. It's now about 11 o'clock and we got here at 8:30. When I showed you at 8:30 it was absolutely dead, but now the whole parking is all gone. It's all bikes down in this section now. Definitely, if you want to guarantee that you can get parking space right by the entrance to the Silver Beach Resort, you need to get here early. Yeah, you're covered in sand. Our next beach is Boput Beach, which most people will know as Fisherman's Village. A lot of people tend to stay in Fisherman's Village because it's a really good location for like holidays. You can stay in a lot of the chain hotels. There's a beach here, there's the night market, there's shops, there's just lots to do here. So it's a really popular area that people come on holiday. I'm just going to show you. So if you're not staying actually in Fisherman's Village, there's a really nice, I say nice, it's parking, but there's a massive car park that I'm in right now. This is the car parking. You actually come in here and it's called the Koh Samui. I think it used to be a shopping centre, but it's like an abandoned shopping centre now. And over here is Holiday Inn. So if you look for Holiday Inn, it's just next to it, and you can park here. It's absolutely free, just park up. Here is where the night market is. Actually, let's walk through this bit and I'll show you it as well, because it's not on at the moment, so it's all dead. So this is where the night market normally is. If you come here in the evenings, I think it starts at like 4:30, and it's on Mondays, Wednesdays. I think it's on Tuesdays now, but I definitely know it's Mondays, Wednesdays, Friday, Sunday. So it's not on Thursdays or Saturdays. But if you come at like 4:30, this is absolutely mobbed. The whole thing is covered in this end, like towards the beach, is all of your shopping, like bags and jewellery and like electricals and everything like that. And then that way is all your food, drinks, alcohol and desserts. We're trying to find somewhere to have lunch down here. We was going to go to Wave because one of our friends actually just opened it, but I didn't realise it's not open until later. A lot of Fisherman's Village is quite shut during the day, so just to bear that in mind if you're trying to look for somewhere to go. This is where Koh Samui is, because I know it's very popular. Loads of people come. So now we are at Boput Beach. It's a little bit windy, the clouds have just come over, but with Boput Beach it is mostly servicing like a lot of the big chain hotels down the front. So a lot of these beachfront places are like sun loungers and beanbags. I think you could probably go if you was like doing a minimum spend, like for example this all here is Holiday Inn, so this is reserved for guests. There is obviously Koh Samui is a little bit further down, so you can go and use Koh Samui if you're spending money there. Otherwise there is a lot of beach. The sand here is a lot more like stony sand, rather than that like soft sand, which I actually don't mind because you don't get it just covered on you, like it just brushes off. The beach here is quite nice, the water here is nice, however it is quite a drop, so it goes like really shallow and then just drops off. Because they have a lot of like boats and things here. This is what I mean by the boats, like boats will just come in here, people jump off. Down there as well as a lot of like jet skis and boats. We are actually going to abandon ship on this one, so we came and sat down for a bit. We've just had lunch at Barbaget. However, there is no shade here. When the sun comes out, it is really hot. We haven't got our umbrella with us. So we are now going to head to the next beach, where we're actually going to head into one of our favourite beach clubs, and that is right on the beach. It's free to use, so I'll show you that, and then I'll show you our next beach. Our final beach for today, we are here at Choengmon Beach, and this is one of my favourite beaches because it's so good for the kids, and there's a place just behind me here, so I've got a bat in my hand, just behind me here, called Carnival Beach Club that we absolutely love. We come here multiple times a week because it's free entry, you can use the beanbags and beds, and you kind of just got to buy like some drink. We usually get lunch here, swimming pool, which is what we love there, but it's on this beautiful beach, and Choengmon, in my opinion, is one of the best for like the kids. It's very shallow, there's never really any waves, so you don't have to worry about getting like smashed around, and it's also very sandy instead of rocky. Like a lot of places tend to have quite a lot of rocks in the water, but Choengmon is very, very shallow and sandy. One thing I would say though about Choengmon, and I don't know if this is at other beaches, but we mostly feel it here, is you get the sea lice in the sea here. So I don't, if you've never felt it before, it's basically when you go in and you feel like you're getting tiny little jellyfish stings, and they're the sea lice and they pinch your skin. It can be quite annoying because it is like a sharp little sting, and you do get that at Choengmon, unfortunately. However, it's not something that really like puts us off. We constantly go in here. You might get a couple. I find it's when you go further out into the sea rather than when you're like really shallow. So if you just stay in the shallows, it's not so bad. This is also a really good place. It's got lots of places to eat. I don't know if you can see all behind me. Lots of places to eat. Shade wise, there's not a whole lot. When you get down here towards Pai, there's a big shaded area, and I think further down that way there's like palm trees. If you're just coming here and don't want to go to the beach clubs and want to just kind of sit on the beach without having any commitments, there is some shaded areas, but other than that it is just a big stretch of beach. The sand here is quite good as well. It's that like soft sand that kind of just flies off of you. Tides out like this is a really good place to come for like looking for hermit crabs. Sometimes you do find the big crabs as well in these like rocks all around, and they hide underneath them, so they're really good. The kids absolutely love it. Just bring a bucket and go and have a look for some crabs. There is quite a lot of the big chain hotels here on Choengmon Beach. So right behind me here is the Melia, which comes straight down onto this beach. And then there's another one that's a little like next door to it. Can't for the life of me remember what it's called. And then over here, that little island there, that is Cape Fan, I don't know how it's pronounced, and that's like a 5-star resort. I think it's got like a Michelin restaurant on it, and it's basically its own island. When the tide is out, you can walk across this like sandbank. I don't know if you can see it there. But then when the tide's in, they have these like boat trucks. They're like monster trucks, but they're boats, and they just take the passengers across the water on them. They're really cool. And down the end there as well, just down there, that's where Pai is. Pai is a really nice restaurant if you're looking for like a good dinner. It is, they do Thai food there, but it's more like Western food. There's a really good burrata pasta that they do. That's really lovely, and their pizzas are really good there as well. My kids love their pizzas there, and good cocktails, but quite pricey. They're kind of like, it's very Western prices. It's quite like English prices, like £10 a cocktail type of thing. I'll show you Carnival because this is our favourite place to come, and we are getting ready to go because the boys are very ready for their dinner and are getting a little bit grumpy, especially Lennon. Carnival, I know. This is the pool, and there's all beanbags down this side. Beanbags are usually down this side. We are just sat here. There's a little playground over here, car parks back here. It's all free. And they've got indoor aircon bit and toilets as well here, which is really handy. There's really not much to not like about here, so I would highly recommend it. We've just got back to our villa now for dinner. I thought I'd give you a little rundown of the beaches that we've been today. So I think the best overall for like activities and things to do has definitely got to be Silver Beach, because the swimming and the snorkeling there, they just absolutely loved, and the beach is really pretty. The best for like, it's just overall vibe, gives a little bit of everything, has definitely got to be Choengmon. And then I'd say the best one for convenience has got to be Boput Beach, because you're right in Fisherman's Village. You've got all the restaurants there, all the shops there. Honestly, you can't really go wrong with any of them. And if you're heading to Koh Samui, let me know in the comments which of these 3 beaches was your favourite. And don't forget to subscribe for more family travel adventures.